It's a map, 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 it's a map. Hey everybody, hello and welcome to Massively Overpowered Television. And woohoo! Darth starts us off with a subscription. 35th month in a row! 35 months! Oh my goodness. Darth. There is got to be a great song. Joy to the Darth, he subbed to Mop. We thank him every day. We hope he likes our stream and doesn't have bad dreams. We're playing Path of Exile. We're playing Path of Exile. And I do think you beat Cat. Woohoo! An entire personalized song for you, Darth. I mean, unless Cat subbed like during Chris's stream. Ooh, that could have happened. I'm not exactly sure. I'll have to go back and look. I don't even know. Whoopsie. Oh, Cat did it a few days ago. Yep, there she goes. Her 35th month was 3 days ago. Wow, Darth, you are way behind. way behind now. Anyway, but that's okay because we appreciate you and your slowness in your advancing age. And we love all of you for coming and watching, and I am so glad you guys were able to see Chris. I think my leaving the country helped spur him back into, you know, streaming, so yay, get rid of MJ and Chris comes. It's awesome. It's like a win-win. But, yeah. Well, Darth is old. I get to tease Darth. I'm old. I might be older than Darth still. I keep forgetting that. Having a computer that wasn't a burnt-out husk is also a very helpful thing. So. And we are glad. I'm so glad that he is back, you guys. I can't tell you how glad I am to have him back because Chris is awesome. And that brings our stream team up to 2. And dog at it, we're going to keep going and getting bigger. Hey, Wild Arcs? Welcome to our channel, singing lots of crazy songs. My voice is pretty much mostly back, but it does seem to have dropped a little bit on the scale, so my voice sounds deeper. This actually might be permanent now. I'm not totally sure. But, yeah, you guys haven't had to listen to me for like 2 weeks. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed your break from my insanity. Because I ain't going anywhere for a long while now. And, with the holiday season, Bree's like, okay with more streamings. Disappointed MJ did not come back with an accent. Aww. No, I've had a whole day to sleep that off. Although, I don't know what accent I had while I was there. But it was kind of funny. My kitties are happy I'm home. Oh, hi. Speaking of. Oh, wow. Apparently I'm having trouble. Hi, baby kitty. Come here. Oh, yes. Did you miss sitting in my lap and bumping my hand while I'm trying to stream? Yes, I bet you did. Yeah. Can you guys see how slowly these gears are grinding? Well, oh, they've stopped now. But every once in a while they grind just a little bit. Hey, no tail in the face. Ta-da! Here I am. With a full inventory. Oh gosh. Yeah. So to be fair... Alright. Are any of these things... Just assuming things with numbers might be a... There we go. I can start to see some of this stuff. Yeah. Hey, off my desk. No, if you're not gonna sit in my lap, you don't get to stand on my desk. Desk is off limits. Only kitty shelf. There you go. There's your kitty cam. You can go up there if you want. Alright. There you go. Ooh, there we go. Now I can see stuff. Wow. I've probably got like 1 million cards, and none of them are actual... I've got like collections of 2. 2 out of 6. Yeah, that's not gonna go far. Wait, there is still a guild stash somewhere, right? Oh, there it is. Right there. Uh-oh.
Yeah, they're right next to each other.
I don't know why I couldn't see that at all. Oh, wait. What is... Why would I have that in my inventory? Where did that... What? Oh, I think I need to turn... I didn't hear you so well, so let's go over here and turn you up. And of course, I forgot to mention, but we're also here to talk all about Path of Exile's, you know, awesome, whatever we just did. Convention! Right? Convention. Concentrated effect support. So I'm really excited to move away from Witch now, guys. Can y'all believe that?
Sure. We'll see it when we believe it.
No, seriously. And I actually did play. Yeah, why do I even have... Oh, it's a Spike Club. I actually did play Ranger in my... Ooh, faster attacks. Maybe I want that one. And a silver flask. I probably want that at some point. I don't know. Do I need to get my maps out?
You're only going to need 1 tier 1 map. That's all you're going to need.
Okay.
But you have to talk to Xana first and go through it, so you don't need it initially, but you will need one once we start after the initial Xana map.
After her first map, huh?
Yeah, she gives you a starter map.
I do need to sell to somebody. Who can I sell to? Do I have to all these guys, I guess?
Pick a person, just about anybody.
By the
Lily,
light of
Waylon,
Ramaco, you did it.
Almost all of
You,
them are
a
merchants.
mortal, have crossed the threshold between God and man and struck the ravenous one asunder. I'd always held out hope that you would succeed, but at night I would stay awake worrying that perhaps that hope was a foolish dream. But you've done it. You are no longer an exile, my friend. I honor you, and I'm certain the rest of the world will honor you as well.
Yeesh. Now I can sell items. There we go. Take that. Listen, everybody.
See! That bloody sod is gone from our world.
I didn't get to listen to any of
Can't
these
tell you
last
how
time.
many times I've heard them Karui savages gibbering in fear over that cannibal god. And of course there's there's horror to account for as well. I don't think there's a man, woman, or child in the world that won't be praising your name tonight over a glass of their finest grog. Speaking of which, where's a man to go to find a little fire water around these parts? Here
I suspect you're about ready for a flagon of ale. And a pretty wench or swain, whatever it be that's your persuasion. The great exile of Oriath returns to a Theopolis in chaos and ends the life of a raving cannibal god. Now that's a story worth the
Raving
songs of many an
cannibal
ancient
god.
muse. Well, all I can rightly say is congratulations, my friend. A year ago, I wouldn't have dreamt I'd be someday soon in the company of a killer of gods. My advice, you better get while the getting's good and have yourself a holiday before Oriath or Rayclast or whoever else has need for your unique services once more.
Yeah. Hurry up and party before the world goes to an end again. Zana! Templar Laboratory, I guess?
Before Kitava tore this city apart,
Yeah,
the
this is
Templar kept many
this is
artifacts
just her
hidden deep
here.
beneath the city streets.
You actually need to go to
The only
Templar
surviving
Laboratory,
remnants
I
of the Templar
believe.
theocracy are what they hoped to hide forever. I think it's time to pull back the veil. There's an entrance to the Templar laboratory not far from here. My father used to sneak me inside as a child. He never could stand the long work days apart. Come, there's something I think you need to see.
All right. So where is it I actually go?
Go north.
Oh. Oh, Helena wants to talk.
We are all in your debt for what you've done. Oriath stands today only because of your heroism. For my part, I will continue to help you in whatever way I can.
She totally teased me with that circle there. Made me think she
Journey well.
Too far north?
That was more west than north.
Well, it was still up. Oh, wow. And this is east, so...
And they go.
Oh, there we
You
go.
should see it. You should see
Finally.
a door.
I
Yeah.
finally found it! I finally found what I'm looking for. Hey, yes, King! Oh, wait, so do I have to do this alone?
I don't know. We're not in a party.
I invited you to party. I stood right next to you, invited you.
I don't see an invite.
Kick from party is what it says. Alright, I'm kicking you. And invited you again. See, they all saw me invite you. I guess it timed out or something. I guess that's what happened.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know, but I was literally standing next to you and I I right-clicked on you.
Yeah. Let me see if I can travel to your instance.
Oh, you look like you're here.
I just got there.
Yeah. Yay! 'Cause depending on how things go, MJ still doesn't like to game alone. Although, she did have fun playing that ranger by herself, guys. I might have died a few times, but... How big of a display? Oh. Look at this place. Oh, do I go down the stairs? Looks like it. The gilded stairs. Hello, Zana.
My name's Anna, but I already know who you are. I also know what you did, Exile. If it weren't for you, none of us would be standing here. There mightn't have been a here to even stand on. This map device is a miracle of both engineering and thaumaturgy. It's truly astounding. Given the right coordinates from a map, this device can take you to places that, well, honestly, I think it's easier for you to see for yourself just what it's capable of. What lies beyond is dangerous, but so are you. Yet even the God-Slayer may not be dangerous enough. Take a map and use it in this device. I'll wait for you on the other side.
Oh. Jungle Valley, I already got an arcade. Wharf, Pier. What do you guys think? Jungle Valley or a wharf? Let's go jungle.
May your maps be merciful.
Alright, she's actually got things to talk about.
Glad you made it back.
Glad you made it back.
My father was a very well-educated man. He worked as a researcher in Oria, back when they were allowed to research more than just holy texts. Sadly, he's gone now. But his research remained hidden in our attic. I took what I could and read it in secret as I was moved between foster homes. I read of the mortal founders whose bones were hidden deep in the ossuary. I read of the false saints who continued to be revered in the Temple of Innocence. I read his writings over and over again, memorized them. They were the last connection I had to him. His research became something of an escape, I suppose. I wanted to build on it, especially the maps he described in such great detail. My father's writings frequently reference the work of other researchers. In particular, the heretical belief that the environment can influence a creature's form. In Rayclass, we see the effect that corruption has on beasts, humans, even the dead. Through my map device, we see something similar, but possibly even worse. Something disturbed is out there. I used to think perhaps Rayclass corruption was seeping through into the Atlas. But what if it's the reverse? What if whatever is distorting the maps is... What if it's seeping out here, into our world? That's why this work is so important. Stay sane.
Oh, we have to use the map table first? Or...
All right, you remember how these things work, right?
Yep. I can die 5 times and you can die once. Right?
Sure, we'll go with that.
Isn't that about how it goes? Oops, well, okay. I touched a portal. My first
Technically you can die 4 times.
Oh yeah, I get back in 5, yeah. Alright, I can only die 4 times. Death counter, you've been put on notice.
Still sane, Exile? Look around you, Exile. This isn't Oriath, nor is it Rayclass. I don't even think it's our world. These maps, they hold many secrets. I know it almost looks familiar, but the creatures here, they're different, more aggressive, more dangerous. We must work fast, exploring and collecting what knowledge we can. In the past, my initial expeditions were accompanied by mercenaries and thieves. Nearly all were driven mad. I believe you can fend off the creeping madness of this realm, but first, let's test your resolve. A powerful presence lurks nearby. Kill it before it grows any stronger, and meet me back in our world. If you survive, we'll have much to discuss.
Let me bring out my friend here. Do I want Detonate Dead or Raging Spirit now? I don't know. Acid Roar. Yes. Now this doesn't actually have a time limit, does it?
This one, no. Some of them do.
Guys, I am so excited for the changes in Path of Exile 2. The skill... It was glorious. I just tried to shoot my own little guy. Go! But the little ballistas that I could put down, and I can't even tell you guys how awesome it was to bring up the page, and instead of everything you see here, you literally just throw whatever clothes you want, and all your skills are over here, but it means every single active skill that you have gets support gems. Every single one gets support gems. And that's like at least one per piece of armor. So yeah, I think that's gonna be my first totemy, like, build. Oh wow, I get 9 spirits now? That's pretty nifty.
If your gem's high enough and you get specific skill.
Those went a lot faster than me. Checkpoint.
It doesn't matter which one you choose, you get kicked back to the laboratory.
Oh, I was afraid the other one would send me who knows where.
It might send you back to town, but I'm pretty sure it sends you back to the laboratory. But I could be wrong. I don't know if I've ever clicked it on them.
Hey, Sarion! Thank you for the follow! Oh. Let me come back here and grab my orb of fusing.
There's a whole bunch of crap on the floor.
Did you just complete my thing for me?
No,
You just killed... It just
I haven't killed the
completed
boss.
right now. Oh, that
I
was
didn't kill the
weird.
boss.
Wonder why it
Because
made
the boss
that.
is in the arena.
Oh.
I may have killed the last mob in
Oh.
the outer zone, but I didn't kill the boss.
Yeah, no, that might be it, I guess. It just yelled achievement complete at me, and I'm like, okay.
There's
Alrighty
a scroll
then.
of wisdom, an orb of chance here where I'm standing.
Alright, let's go to the loom chamber. Can't imagine what would be in a loom chamber. Wait, what have we got? Quartz is my dodging. Ah! Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! Was not expecting that. Did you move or something?
Just to the other side of there's a map on the floor.
Yeah, well...
Just wait until it's dead to get the map. Basically, just keep running around.
Yep. Whoa. Oh, and there's a purple alleyways map.
Yep.
That seems about like everything.
Here, stand next to the totem.
Oh, geez, was I losing even more health? Did I still have a dot on me
No,
or something?
you were just almost dead.
Whew. Look at that! I only used one portal back. Sweet, okay. I guess, wait, if you use the, a portal, where will it take you? To the map room?
Which one? Which portal?
Portal scroll?
Yeah.
It says critical
Again, I don't
to
know. I haven't used
town.
one. I don't remember.
Never used one either. I'm curious. You just run backwards?
That's what I'm doing at the moment. That's what I usually do. That way I go through and I check and see if there's any loot I missed picking up.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Impressive scroll of wisdom. Woo!
There's a silver coin and a scroll of wisdom here.
I'm gonna be a non-witch, guys. I'm like excited for this. I'm actually going to do ranger in the next league. Because that's when ballistas happen. See, look at that. There were 3 more portals.
How fares your mind? Everything still intact? Good. Then there's something I need to show you. I've spent some time out there exploring the maps, and despite their apparent randomness, there are threads that connect them. Threads we should follow. The more we understand these connections, the more each of these maps can offer us, and the closer we'll be to finding out the secrets that twist them. This is the Atlas of Worlds.
Atlas of Worlds.
And we can use it to track these connections. We can use it to chart a path.
Oh, here's my atlas, everybody. Blank as a baby's bottom. That doesn't really go well, but okay.
Up in the upper right-hand corner.
I know. This is me.
That's where you started.
And look at that. Look at that shaper influence stuff. And of course, there's no way I'm gonna get through the map and get to kill and face a shape or anything before the new one. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. No, S-King, they didn't say, do you guys not have phones? Alright, so now I get a picture with Zana.
These worlds, they have changed since last I remember. They've become darker, more twisted in a way that betrays their true origin. I no longer believe these are realms of chance. Rather, they must have been formulated by a sentient mind, a designer or architect. Every shadow in this place creeps about like an unforeseen purpose. Whatever is out there forming these worlds concerns me. We should find the source of the darkness and put an end to it before something leaks out into our reality. Stay sane, Exile.
Stay sane, Exile. Oh, I like that one. There's the map. I wanted to totally start singing Dora the Explorer on her. Alright, so I have to complete an alleyways map? Wait, and so what is the Atlas table? Is that a crap? Oh, okay, just show you.
You picked up 2 alleyways maps. So let's do this the other way.
Wait, what?
Let's do this the other way. Click on your waypoint there.
Alright.
And you go to your hideout.
Oh, the enlightened hideout is what I have at the moment. Hey, Panda Love! So, what am I doing in my hideout?
Is she not there?
Well, no, I have to invite. You want me to bring her here? I have to.
I thought she automatically went.
No, it says invite.
How are your maps?
Hideout.
I think this
There
will
we
work
go.
out nicely for us. There's even room for a few friends. Stay sane.
Now she's here.
Okay. I can never remember if she
I'd
shows
like to
up
keep my
on her
map
own or
device
not.
here, if you'll allow me. I found designs for it in my father's belongings, and I spent much of my youth working on it. I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if I let it be damaged somehow. Of course, you are welcome to use it as much as you like. And I think it would look rather fetching sitting here.
So does she put it down? Do I have to put it down?
It should be down somewhere in the room already.
I mean, when I talk to her, it
Glad
gives
you
me
made it back.
that I can use the Atlas mission.
May your
but-
maps be merciful.
But where's the actual map itself?
I don't know. She usually just puts it down. You may have to place it yourself.
Yeah, I'm guessing because I sure can't find it. Alright. Strange globe? No, I think that's just a strange globe. Alright. Do I just call it, is it the Atlas?
No, it's the map table.
Map.
I think.
Well, that... Well... Well... We got a crafting bench.
Yeah, it's a map device.
Why? Sarn has a torture device.
Huh. I wonder if you can't do it until after you complete.
Yeah, I've
The
talked
shape-
to her.
the
That's
next
search
map.
decorations. Do I have to purchase it from her?
I never had to.
No. That's all right. I'll just run it from here.
All right, that's
yeah,
weird.
maybe she makes me do the Atlas one first. Or alleyways one, isn't that what I'm supposed to do?
Yeah, you need an.
Alleyways.
Yeah, I think that's what is up next.
Yeah.
All right, so you've got multiple type. You've got yellow standard maps, yellow, blue, and white.
Mm-hmm.
If you complete whenever you complete blue and yellow, you increase her rank, sort of thing. It's sort of ranks and standings.
Mm-hmm.
White ones don't, but blue ones and yellow ones do. And whenever you increase it enough, it changes what you can do. So right now you've got two choices.
Mm-hmm.
As it gets higher, like that 1% will turn into a 2%. And things like that. On the map device.
Do we want to do the regular alleyways or my blue alleyways? The map of lightning.
Entirely up to you.
Let's try the hard one. Now, yeah, Hexadian. Well, we did the first one, but maybe it's, I don't know. All right, activate. Oh wait, if we look at the Atlas, then what? Oh,
How are your maps?
oh, we gotta do that again. All right. Oh, hey, I think we found it. It must be back here. Invisible. 'Cause,
Oh, isn't that interesting?
So basically I broke it, but at least I have my portals. Alright, and I can go in one, and then you can follow me, right? Please say you can follow me, please, 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 please. I'm not doing
I'm
this
coming
alone,
through.
okay? That was interesting. Yeah,
Alright.
what do you know? MJ broke it, guys. I'm sure that's real shocking. On our shocking map. Yeah.
Obviously, watch out for the shocking spaces on the ground.
Yes, which is probably exactly where I stand when I load in, would be my guess.
An unwashed gutter
Oh.
where wretches cut purses and throats alike.
Oh. Oh, wait. Let me get my little lightning dude. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, that's you. Sorry. Oh, no, 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 no. That's shocking, that's shocking. How do you get over there? I see. Oh, jeez. Oh, he jumps. Ow! That was a big something. Yeah, those 2 extra projectiles of that. Wait a minute. Shouldn't there be 6 portals?
I used one, you used one.
Oh, there we go.
There
It
should
just
be
wasn't.
4 left.
Yeah, it wasn't showing. One of them was sideways, so it didn't actually show. Oh dear. Holy crud. Is it still alive?
I just finished it off. There were actually 2 of them.
Oh jeez, no wonder. Yeah, it's all the... Oh! Farfignugan. Ah! Alright, I may not get very far. Oh! Where's my game? Where's my game? Don't do that! Bad game! Oh, come on! Ouch! Yeah, I tried to click too far up on the top and ended up making my game, like, totally small. Okay, well, I can die no more times and allow Every to die once. Of course, Every's avoiding death. Alright, I'm gonna come over here. Get my little guy out.
Go through and pick up your loot off the ground. There's quite a bit of stuff on the ground.
I don't think anything else. Oh, there's an orb over there, but it's...
There's another big guy over there.
Wow, that bit of map looks freaky, doesn't it? Oh! No, 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 no. Go away, big dude. No, no! I am like no help.
He's dead.
At least I didn't die, right? Oh my goodness, and I can't wait to be a Beastmaster and shape change and have kitty pets.
There's a eternal Burgonet over here.
Oh, a what?
Look at it on the ground. It's got a red marker in the left-hand side of the name.
I see that. I'm gonna go through lightning to get to it, unless maybe I go this way. Oh, oh. Alright, let's look at that thing. Ooh, look at that. The Shaper or something. Needing lots of strength.
Yeah, those you can only find in Shaper maps, I believe. Those types of things.
Yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh.
Darkness looms on the horizon, and we need to stop it. Let's get ready to work.
Wait, what? I can choose any of these, but...
Yeah, you can choose any of them. So this is a map within a map. And some, depending on which one it is that she's giving you, it may be timed and you have to do things in a certain time. Sometimes you only have a single portal.
Oh, jeez. Area contains many
So-
totems, chained 2 additional times. No. Areas increase monster rarity. They gain power charge on hit. Chains 2 times, reduced extra damage. More monster life, more monster damage. Oh, jeez. Yeah, this is a complete the mission within the time limit. Touching
Yeah.
standing stones increases time limit.
Yep.
Okay, that was that one. Slay the Beyond boss, don't die or leave the map. Oh, that's a bad one. Complete the mission within the time limit. Don't die. Complete within the time limit. Touching it increases. Oh, yeah, death counter's getting a meal before Thanksgiving. So time limit, guys. I don't want to don't die one. Touching a standing stone increases the time limit. I don't know what a standing stone is.
It's just a pillar in the map, and you just basically have to run to them and click on them, and then find the boss and kill it, and not die in between.
Alright, I'm gonna try this time limit one.
Strange as it sounds, I've been picking up on signs of
You want me
seismic
to go with
activity
you
in
or
the
not?
area through these
Oh,
portals.
jeez, yes, there's no
I'm
way I'm gonna
worried
do
it's a
this
new
alone.
manifestation
It's
of
not a
whatever is
die
out there
only,
tampering
Right.
with things.
No,
Find
but
out what it
again,
is
there's
and
only
put an
4
end to it.
chances after we both go through.
Also, this connection appears
Well,
to
you
be
know I won't make it
inherently
any even
unstable,
with 6,
so I'm not sure how long I can keep it open. That said, if you can activate any standing stones on the other side, then I should be able to buy you a little more time.
Right, okay. Right. Where are you? Where's this? And what's the standing
I've
stone?
already gone through.
You've already gone through?
I've already started moving and hit the
Oh.
first standing stone.
Oh, not the map again! No! Stupid game. Okay, that one was... Ah! That was frustrating. Down to map being tiny mobile size in the corner. Oh, it's following me. Oh, crud, that's not a way out. Oh, did I get it? Thank goodness. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoops, 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 whoops. Being ahead of the mark is a bad idea, MJ. Oh, okay, mission failed. Whoops, and I died. I don't even know what the things are, so... I mean, you just, like, sprinted through?
Yeah, I just ran through looking for standing stone.
Well, that failed, so going back in doesn't do anything, right?
You can still, if you can still have portals, go ahead and come on in. Because I'm still in here.
Okay, I failed the mission already.
Yeah. It just means you don't get the extra favor with Zam.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I can show you what a standing stone looks like.
Yeah, take a look at him, that would be cool.
Grab your wharf map here.
Oh.
There's an orb of alchemy right over here. See this pillar right here?
Hold on. This thing? Okay.
That's what the
you have
standing stones look like.
Oh, okay.
They're just a little glowy.
When you're still working. Like that one,
Yeah,
that
whenever.
one.
Yeah, whenever they're.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Green. Yeah, watch out for the orange guy. I think he's why we failed.
No, I ran out of time. Oh.
I still showed 1.25 minutes. Or 1 minute 25 seconds.
You know,
When
mine.
it failed. And I'm not sure what happened. Because I clicked on it after you clicked on it. And I loaded well before you did.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no.
So I don't know if I affected your timer. Or what.
Blitz darter?
Oh, there's some red things up here. Oh, there's standing stones. So this is what the standing stones look.
Oh, on the map?
Yeah, they look like red dots.
Alright,
And you can see they're glowy. Yeah, you wouldn't see them because I kicked them. But
Alright.
these are 2 unclicked ones.
Alright, and I just clicked that one. Not that it makes a difference now, but alright. Okay. Alright. I get it.
And those missions don't pop up all the time. She just does them every now and again.
Really? All that for a scroll of wisdom?
Usually with these, there's a couple bosses that you need to kill as the end.
At least I'm getting a little better with my, hit him with the flammability. Wow, this is like long. Saintly chainmail by an assassin's garb.
Usually every map has either an arena or a boss at the end.
Oh, there's an arena, it looks like. Yep. Whoa, 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 whoa! Holy! Wow. That was actually a perfect use of my escape skill, and I did it on accident. That's not what I meant to hit, but it worked. Holy cow.
There's just a little coin on the floor here.
you gonna ignore the arena? Oh.
We're just clearing out the rest of this area. That way, when we're done with the arena, we can either portal out or just run back through without getting.
There you go. Oh.
This particular arena has 2 entrances.
Alright, well, let's, oh, do we need to clear more out to get it, or? Oh, I guess it's...
Oh, I see 2 entrances. You only see one.
No,
You
I
haven't
see
done it
2.
yet. Okay.
I see one there and one down there.
Okay. It doesn't matter which one you do.
Alright. Just don't die. How hard can that be? Oh, fiddlesticks. I was doing so good. It says mission failed again.
Boss is dead.
Ah. I was so close on that one. Oh, it smells like bleach suddenly. My eyes are burning. Ah.
Do you need to check on anything?
Maybe. Let me get up there to the... Ah! What the heavens? Well...
Hey, you're in a different one.
Oh, that is a different arena?
Looks like it.
That's not even the same arena!
Interesting. I thought there was only one.
Apparently not! Oh wait, there's not even anything worth getting here?
Not really.
The only map with 2 arenas. Oh! Alright, one second, let me check this.
You.
Okay. So we go into the other arena?
You can.
Yeah, sure, why not? Okay, oh there it is. So there really are 2 arenas. Oops. I'll just go into the other door, no big deal.
Yeah, I thought I went to the same arena. Apparently not.
Yeah, that's a no. no. Oh, they're dropping from the ceiling. Oh! I don't even see a mob down there. Holy cow. Alright, this is the last one I can... There are no more portals. Yes, you don't have to scream mission failed in my face every single time, okay?
Yeah, they're not very good at positive reinforcement. It's dead.
I'm so good, they die when I'm not even there. You know what I'm good at? Playing with friends. That's what I'm good at.
It was off my screen when it died. I wasn't even close to it. Drop a totem, run 50 feet back. Drop a totem, run 50 feet back.
You have died 8 times. You're doing great. Yeah, see, they could say that. Anything worth nabbing here? Her mask. Ooh. Card. Alright, well, let's see where the portal goes from in here, because I'm curious.
Okie dokie.
Oh, it goes to the alleyways, it says. Oh, great. Not one of those dudes again.
Watch out for the cat.
Yes, in so many more ways than one. Yeah, I gotta be careful, because whenever I click to, like, shoot at the top of my screen is when I run into some major troubles.
There's one of those flyer leaper guys over here.
Oh, great.
Yellow person. Herb of Alchemy.
I don't think I want to. Oh, and a strong box. Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh,
Yellow cat.
Oh, 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 oh. No, no. Oh, what's that? Flying fireball of... Hey, at least I avoided it instead of running into it this time, going, oh, cool, what's that?
There's a lightning penetration support gem over here. And if I remember correctly, this boss is just a free floater. There isn't an arena, but I could be wrong. I'm just warning you that we may come around a corner and the boss may be there.
Or go around the corner and a bunch of kitties will be there.
Yeah, those cats are nasty.
Didn't know they had Astrid in the game, huh?
Pretty much.
Oh, no, 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 not those, not those. Look at that, I actually used my...
What's
wait.
this?
What
A
the-
little mouse running in my maze.
Oh, this is
I hope
cool.
you've said your prayers and lost your faith. The gods do not answer us here.
Oh, I screenshotted that. Oh, oh! Farfig Nugan. Oh, how far back am I going to be? Oh no, back in my hideout? Oh yeah. Oh, this is the last one. Last portal, Every. And I don't know that I can get to you in any sane amount of time. We all saw the boss for a half second, right? This way? No, this way? Wait. Okay. Yeah, alright. Oh yeah, here's our icy friends. Alright, MJ cannot die. What
Well done,
Oh.
little mouse. But there are far worse things lurking in these realms.
Hi, Chris!
Sorry.
No, you gotta stay alive. I mean, I just... I'm trying to get there. It's just, taking me a wee bit. Yay! The Shaper. I called the Shaper Chris because that was the t-shirt of his at the card game. Oh.
And how did you do with the card game?
I didn't really get it. Does it not have any loot? Oh, there it is.
It's right here.
I only got to, like, fight 3 things, and that's because they came into the press room to get more packs, and I fought them there. I wasn't able to go out and wait in their lines and stuff like that.
Yeah, there were a couple people who were live streaming while they were playing the card game.
Oh yeah? Yeah, it was really pretty neat. Penguin Power, did you try out Diablo 3? Nope, never played Diablo and don't have any plans for Diablo. But I do plan on playing Path of Exile 2. Oh, so I am going to get an interesting bonus. So they're talking about, someone asked, how will they know which ascendancies people have completed in order to have those unlock on Path of Exile 2? And he said, well, they can't because people have deleted characters, and so after a certain time a deleted character is purged. So they don't know. And they said they will probably have to just grant all ascendancies unlocked for all original, accounts. So I could technically unlock all the ascendancies without ever going through the Lord's Labyrinth. And they are thinking about removing ascendancy from the Lord's Labyrinth, which means, and that would be before Path of Exile 2 hits. So technically I could just go without until Path of Exile 2. But we're talking, I mean, Chris was, saying next year. Just really hoping like next year. But a lot of others were thinking, maybe next December, more likely like a year and a half. Because it's a very ambitious thing. But I'm telling you guys, the skills, I mean, if I could cut and paste up here what that skill page looked like, for me, it was so phenomenally better. Because right now, I don't change my gear half the time if I find something. Because one, you got to find enough sockets, and you mess around, and I screwed with this one long enough. But basically, what I would put in is I would have my Incinerate, and then next to it, you'll have so many sockets, and, different colors and stuff, and that's what you're looking for. Like, in the original, you have a 4-socket bow. So there you go, 4 skills, and each of them had 2 support slots. So basically, I would have my Incinerate, and then it would bloop, 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 bloop out for the sockets. And so the weapons had 4, or 2 here, 2 here. And you do those 2, and actually, you're going to end up buying more support gems then, if you want to do it that way. You can still, if you get a 6-slot gem, use it, put all your stuff in it, and, but that's what people are going to be clamoring for now, are the 6-slot gems. Oh yeah, very flexible. And the fact that when I picked up a better bow, all I did was drop it in that bow slot in not even like a second and run on and keep playing. All I did, new bow, blop, and then keep going. Whereas now you have to, okay, let me see the sockets, are they the same or different? Let me take these out, because you can't put, you got to take them out, and you got to do this, and you got to, so it's just kind of a pain. And this way I just grabbed a new bow, threw it in, had better damage, and I just kept playing. It was like, yes! And also from the first moment, I will tell you, the character select, the old boat is gone, which was fun, because you were, going to raid class. The Ariath one, the Judgment one, that was okay. This new one, I loved it. I loved it as gruesome as it is. And maybe that's some of the appeal because I'm, you know, a very gruesome horror fan. Yeah. So, Mel, there will be randomness in the number of sockets of the gem, the skill gems, because the skill gems. So right now you'd think, as I said, you'd start with 4, and you could. Okay. Let's stop using a bow because that's not what you guys can see on screen. So there would be the sockets wouldn't really be sitting on here. They kind of had a little symbol when you moused over it, like you see my increased area of effect, you know, it actually has the, over where it says Miracle Scratch Engraved Wand, it would have this 1, 2, 3 blue sockets showing under there. And then you go to the socket page, which is a whole thing over here where, I don't know, character page or whatever is. And I would take my Firestorm and I'd put it in the first socket. And then my increased area of effects and my elemental proliferation. Now, at the end game, you will have currencies that you can use to try to manipulate the slots. But some of the currencies, like the fusing currency is going away. And which other one were they talking about? Anyway, so what you'll do, though, is my Firestorm will have 2 dots on it. So it'll show that it has 2 dots, 2 sockets. It could be a blue and a green, it could be a blue and a red, it could, you know. So there might be some standard change in there. You will always be able to buy the minimum gem at your vendor for the level of act you're at. That is one thing that they said they were going to do. But if you find a 3-socket gem when you are first playing, that's going to be much more valuable because the 2-socket is all you start off with up to level 25 or something. It's in my write-up. And you find a 3-socket gem, so then you can put 3 supports in there. And then there would be 2 other sockets. So in my 3rd one, I could put, or my 2nd one, I could put my Incinerate. And then add Summon Phantasm and maybe Fire Penetration if it was a blue and a red. And then if you got a 3-socket or 4-socket or a 5-socket, then you can start adding and chaining more in there. And then it got really interesting because they were adding the, my brain is blanking on the name right now, but the super gems, like there's going to be an aura one. So at that point, you're going to have a gem, a skill gem that not only shows you what can socket it, but it actually has other sockets inside, kind of like this. So you put your 4 gems in there, and you take that one piece and move it into one of the sockets. So now it has 4 gems. So you basically have, in a just say a 2 slot, you have your skill, and then you have a support, and then you have this one filled with 4 other things. So it's basically like, boom. And I like the idea that if you do that, it's one key press. You do the one key press, and everything in there fires off. So I'm hoping they'll have that for more than just specialties. I know Aura is going to be a specialty that they have, and, you know, they're talking about some other things. So that'll all be very interesting.
There's an arcade map over here where I'm at.
Oh, is there? Okay. No, like, if you can level up your gem, but it will still be a 2-socket gem. It will be a level 20 2-socket gem, but it will still be a 2-socket gem. I really need to buy a map tab now, don't I? It'll still be a 2-socket gem. Oh, and by the way, Arcturus, are you actually watching right now? I don't think Arcturus is watching. I shared Arcturus's suggestion about a League tab to Chris, and he thinks that's a really good idea. So maybe we'll get that, where you can buy, you know, a stash tab called a league tab, and then all the stuff from that league will go into it. Like right now for Blight, all the vials would go into it, and then at the end of the league, that gets kicked into your regular stash, and then it opens up for the new one for whatever things, fragments, or who knows what you're going to be collecting. You're going to be collecting samples in Conquerors of the Atlas. You're doing a metamorph. You're going to be collecting samples, you know, so that league stuff stops taking up the rest of your room. I thought that was really pretty good. So yeah, you can have a level 20 2-slot gem. And if you find a level 3, now this is the interesting thing. If you find a level 3, they said you're going to get to feed that level 20 into the 2-slot, into the 3-slot. So that experience is not going to be lost. You're going to be able to feed it into the other one. It's going to use that experience to level it up. How much, I don't know. I don't know if it's 100% or whatever. And so then your 3-slot is going to have more experience because you just fed it your 2-slot. So you've basically upgraded it. But no, just leveling your gem is not going to increase its slots. Hexadine, I like all your auras on one key. Yeah. People, when they did that, when the audience was like, woo! Any other questions you guys have? There were actually, I don't even know. There's still at least 2 panels I hadn't written up. Because there was the one focused on story. The story panel was really interesting, but I don't think I could get a full article out of that, so we're waiting for the videos to come out, and maybe I can write a little more on that one. The last thing I have to write is I was doing the quotes by our Diablo creators. Some of their quotes, man. I mean, the number one, I'm gonna leak some information to you. Torchlight is not coming out this year. Yeah. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Otherwise, we're probably going to be heading out the stream pretty soon. Of course, you can always go to any of my articles covering, and I'll go link a couple of those here or there. You guys can go and ask questions there, and if I don't know the answer already, I can, of course, go ask Chris. And the changes to gems are for Path of Exile 2 only, yes. They just meet with different layouts. Isn't that interesting? Now, they said there's probably going to be a little bit of balance that happens, but no. So here is the one for summing up. This was kind of my Wandering Rayclast article for this week. They weren't looking for it to be more powerful. They were looking for it to be easier. One of the quotes, I can't quote them exactly right now because I'm not listening to my thing and I don't have it written down. One of the things they were really looking for was, like, they were losing a lot of new people because they would get folks that either, like me, don't care so much, or who would come in and would start a build and would actually maybe, probably I did in the beginning, you know, put a couple of skills together instead of, you know, skill and supports. Put supports in that don't even work. I did that once. Do you guys remember? I threw a support in that had nothing to do with what was going on. And so there was no way to use it at all. And I wasn't even thinking. I just went, oh, this sounds cool. And they have people that are being turned off of the game because they go in and they hit a wall because they didn't just make a not great build. They actually made a broken build or a non-build. And Path of Exile 2 is actually fixing that, because when you have this page over here, you're not going to be able to drop in gems that don't work there. You're not going to be able to throw in supports that don't work there. That was one of the things they wanted to address, to make it easier to make to simplify it, because they started off with a goal, and they said that they are so far beyond that goal now. Because first it was too hard and everybody wanted this. Okay, so they needed to make it so they added stuff so you can change fusing and colors and numbers, and you know, they added all this stuff so the actual goal of what they were trying to do doesn't even exist. It's way back at the beginning. But players wanted more variety, more, you know, so they altered things, but in the meantime also made it. I look at the new person coming and looking at my inventory, even now that I have it in the currency tab. That looks a lot better than when you guys saw all my currencies thrown on a thing. And even to the point where I'm like, oh, crud, which currency is the one that you can change to? You know, some people actually just get, you know what, I'm not here to meta build, you know. So that is one of the things they're addressing. Ease of use, not drawing you out of the gameplay for long periods of time, doing this whole swap-a-rooney with your gems and everything. It's just get an item, throw it in and play, and keep going. So it might be more powerful, but they've talked about, like, they don't want people to lose the builds that they can do now. There are some skill things that are going to have to be adjusted. Ascendancies are going to be adjusted so that at endgame, I mean, you're just going to meet up with your friends, and it might be interesting. I'm not going to do this because I can't. I mean, Everett could actually build a character, go through acts 1 through 10, and then make another character and go through acts 1 through 7 before I even get through 1 through 7. Like, I think he could do that 2 or 3 times. Considering I just finished act 10, but I know the game better. I'm really excited for the Metamorph League. I'm going to start the Ranger. I'm going to get Ballista Totems and do some rangery and some totem stuff. And that's what I'm really excited to try out. And I want to become much more familiar with the Ranger because, yes, I want to play a Beastmaster when that Ascendancy comes out. That will be my goal. I want to shape into a werecat with my own little panther chasing after me, and it's going to be fun. I'm very, very excited for it. The fact that it's at least a year away is slightly depressing because I don't want to wait a year. I got to play it a little, and I want to play it more. You know, Farouk me. I want it now. I do. I really do want it now. Oops. Oh, there's no way across there. Well, shucks. I guess my easiest way to find the beginning is just to die. And then I'll be out there with no more.
Yeah, if you're just looking to leave, you can just leave.
Yeah, because otherwise I'm like, I don't even know where I'm at now. I was talking while I was running, and that's just not a smart thing for MJ to do. Oh wait, okay,
Yeah,
no, I'm
the
still
entrance.
down at the bottom. Yeah, I need to come up here. Alright, I know where I'm at now. I recognize this place. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, I would be happy to pass them along or answer what I can. I think the simplicity of it is going to be enough because you look at the skill tree, guys, and the skill tree is not changing. Okay? This is intimidating enough. And when you turn around and you end up having it with the gems on top of that, and you know, wait, I want both of these gems to touch this, and it's like, no, you know what? I'll just go buy 2 of the gems and stick 1 in here and 1 in there. It becomes less about, you know, what kind of... They wanted to have a trade-off, whether you wanted good mods or you wanted good sockets. Kind of a trade-off of good mods or good sockets for your gear. So there was, you know, you're always trading something off. But that's kind of gone by the wayside. I think I'm still heading towards the beginning. My phone is trying to Yep, there we go. There's a big glowy body. Here we go. Ta-da! So I'm super, super duper excited. And the fact that the class I wanted to play was available at the demo. Now, a witch is probably also going to be interesting. But I really want to do a ranger now.
That creature you encountered out in the maps, he was shaping things. Perhaps he's the architect we seek. There was something off about him, Exile, something I can't place. Perhaps? No. This shaper may have the answers.
I wonder what she
Continue
was
in
thinking.
your explorations. Track this mystery man down once more and question him, so that we might be able to learn what exactly these worlds are for.
Track him down once more, really?
Fantastic work, Exile. Here, take one of these. It will help us continue to pursue that entity.
Oh, not another map. Yeah, another map. Okay. Alleyways cage. Sulfur armory. Mesa. I'm gonna go for a cage. I don't know why, it just sounds interesting. Ah.
Good luck with your maps.
So yeah, one of the staff were dressed as Zana, and you had Zana, you had, of course, Einhar. That was a lot of fun. It was just, that was really good, and I have to admit, from a few perspectives, I'm actually glad they're not considering to do it yearly, because one, how are they going to keep that up every year? You know, I watched his digital extremes, TennoCon built every year to the point where, you know, it's like, wow, you just can't build anymore. And then they even said it reached a point where they felt like they were building for the con instead of, you know, and some things didn't get done because they were putting so much production into the con. So I do love going to TennoCon every year. Digital Extremes, if you're listening, please don't change that. But also, I mean, the expense and time, flight time, going to New Zealand is pretty steep. I think that could be hard for a lot of fans to pull off yearly. But I do appreciate the fact that there were a lot more fans from Australia and New Zealand and stuff that I've seen anywhere, because of course it was much easier for them to attend. So they finally got something to attend. And one of my favorite memories actually wasn't even at the con. It was going to a steakhouse, and the guy who was the host, there wasn't room to eat last night, but he was asking, you know, what brought me to New Zealand, everything. And I'm just like, oh, I'm working here at a convention right at the corner. He's, oh, Path of Exile. Yeah, I did one of the voices. And so, yeah, he did Guff. And he sat there and did a whole Guff performance for me. And it was really neat because he's like, yeah, I had no idea it was really that big of a thing. Because he wasn't really a player, or it was just really exciting. And he was really excited because he was like, yeah, I've been a part of this, and this was really neat. And all these players, you know, these people are here, and like, you know, it gave him it was really neat. He was a really nice guy. And I think he was a little more interested in Path of Exile afterward. So who knows, maybe we've got him to play a little. But we are over time. MJ is still reeling from lack of sleepies, so she's going to head out right now, guys. Big thank you to Every for coming and helping me through that. And by helping me through, I pretty much mean completing my maps for me. Oh my goodness, before these coughs level me. Do you know, if you could level in coughing, I think I would be a master. Max, whatever, you know? I'd be pushing those upper limits. Thank you so much to all of you guys for coming and watching and being a part of this. Now, I didn't actually check myself, but while I was gone, apparently the front page widget got fixed. So, I think our front page stream widget, oh yeah, it's showing an advertisement of, what is that, Fortnite or something? I don't even know. I can't tell what it is right now. So yeah, it's totally streaming. That is awesome. So it's working! Yes! And for everybody who supports us in every way, shape, or form, I'm going to remind you that if you can't sub, that's okay. We love you. We love you coming. We love you participating and talking and sharing with friends. Even if you whitelist the ads, but even if you don't do that because you don't like the ads popping up on your computer like the one is on mine right now that I still don't know what that is. Big thing you can do to actually support us is using the Amazon link right down underneath the stream. That when you go to buy some Black Friday stuff or some Cyber Monday stuff, and if you click that ahead of time and it stays in your cookies for like 2 days or something, if you click that ahead of time, then a bit of your purchase like supports us. You could actually just go buy whatever you planned on buying. In my case, it's going to be a new little travel computer. And some support goes to MOP. I mean, that is an easy thing. You can share that with your friends and you can get them supporting MOP and they don't even know what they're doing. So that is a way that everybody can help, and just by being here you guys are supporting, so thank you. And of course to our subscribers and our Patreon users, you guys keep us going and we appreciate it so much. Honey down here is saying thank you as well, so hopefully you guys have a happy Tuesday. I do think it's Tuesday. Once you've lived 2 Mondays, suddenly you have no idea what day of the week it is. Have a fantastic evening, everybody. Keep an eye on that Stream Team calendar. And be sure to, share that you enjoy watching us. And maybe we'll continue to grow from 2 streamers on up. I'll see you next time, everybody. Have a great night. And talk to the moon.